Hello and welcome back. Ooh, it's a little steep to a place for fainting. I almost tripped over and rolled down this sharp rock. Uh, Hello guys, welcome back. Well, guess what? It turned out that those elves, all those elves that you see here, they look nice and polite and everything, and they also live kind of indefinitely. Well, they're also nasty, because it turned out that if you've taken the dwarven path of epic story quest line in here in Ered Luin, right? Then you can no longer complete the epic quest line starting in Kalandim with the elves. So if you follow the dwarf path, you cannot do the elf path or the elven path. So there it is, my friends. Yeah? Take that, you stupid elves. And you too. Huh. Oops, I might have overplayed this, guys. Hopefully nobody saw this over a palantir or something. Oh well. Regardless, let's continue. Let's see what we can do here that's not epic. So we have a couple of quests already. And let's try to explore this way. Try to defeat some veil flies. Try to explore some areas we can go to. How about we ride this way? So in defense of the forest, we'll defeat veil flies. Again, since we don't have... Our time is short, but until the others leave, I will keep the watch. I mean, your time in Middle-earth is short at this point? Or seems short to you? Okay. Pretty nice around here. Luiel, Provisioner.
What can I do for you?
I'm just selling you some stuff. I was just wondering if we can pass through on this side through the forest. The spirit of friendship is what marks a good kinship from another. That's cool. Gwen Hiriel, Clerk of Kinships. Okay. Yeah, so I was wondering if we can actually. Nice. Falatlorn. Well, it's beautiful around here. Let's also double check whether we, at this point, explore the Elf ruins of Ered Luin. No, so it's particularly Elf ruins that we need to explore, not other places. That's fine. Want to explore stuff? We will show. I'm just wondering whether we will be able to learn more about these areas that are not ruins, but we shall see. Especially since we don't have the benefit of the epic storyline. But you know, we're a free spirit, we'll keep exploring on our own. We'll do whatever seems fit to us. And I'm positive they'll see or encounter some interesting or at least entertaining quests along the way. That'll be that. We're already done with that quest. But I'll keep walking this way. Let's see if something else of interest pops up. Oh yeah, we actually have to head that way to Overlast anyways, to then heal it. Elf Ruins Exploration, then heal it. Wonderful. So here we are in Nanhillit. The ruins of Nanhillit speak of more peaceful times, when the elves dwelt by the lake and contemplated the world that was. How nice. Now, evil wolves stalk the ruins, casting a dark shadow over the beautiful memory of the place. Really? You blame the wolves for anything? Really? How are they evil? And where are the ruins anyways? You guys see any ruins? Cause I don't. But okay. Alright. Fine. We should take your interpretation of things for now and see how evil those wolves are, really. Here is Overlass. But there is actually a dwarf here too. Ato? Okay, another elf. Glavronen. Okay.
What do you need?
Megovanen. Lenin had you fighting back the sickleflies? Good. It has become necessary to drive them out of the forest, lest they kill the trees. Really? They kill the trees? How? Your aid will be welcome here, Ambassador, for there is much to do. Lenin's stone, Lenin's javelin, Lenin's staff, Lenin's bow, Lenin's knife, and Lenin's battle gauntlets. Okay? What do you have for me?
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Yes. Your arrival heralds a time of hope. We have yet to discern what caused the wolves to empty into this valley. Perhaps with your assistance, we'll soon learn the reasons behind the invasion. How about like food and shelter? You know, convenient places. I think I saw a couple of like mini caves already. How about that? Why does it have to be an evil explanation for everything? The two other Glade Wardens here, Glav Ronan and Heltatel, will explain the tasks that I set before them. See to their requests and earn their favor, and you shall have mine. Oh, is that how it works? Okay then. Trouble at Nenhilit.
Megovanen.
My assistants will tell you what they need to accomplish. When you have earned their favor, return to me. Interesting, so you give tasks that your assistants have to do, but also they have to explain how those need to be accomplished, and then I have to earn their favor, and then, by extension, earn your favor? It's very complicated. Like, why don't just say, hi, how are you? I've done many good deeds already for the elves and other few peoples in Middle-earth, and then you say, okay, you already have my favor. No, it has to be complicated. Fine. Glab Ronan.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Our efforts here are to recover the land from this new threat, that is clear. We're also here at the behest of our kinsman. In Kellankin, there is a Vinter who wants only to make a final offering to store enough wine to survive our journey to the west. So you need to wine to survive your journey to the west? That's hilarious. You're an elf, man, not like a dwarf. I've offered to recover enough wood to build such a cask. You'll need to search the wood in this vale for wood. That has not been. You need to search the wood in this vale for wood. I would express myself a little less redundantly, but that has not been spoiled by the sickleflies or the wolves. Return to me when you have collected enough sturdy pieces of wood, and I will grant you my favor. Since when are wolves spoiling wood? Tell me. Wood for wine, yes.
How can I be of service?
You will find the wood scattered throughout the Vale of Nenhili to the southwest, but only some of the wood is strong enough to be used for making wine casks. Well, yes, that makes sense. Okay. Elhatel. Hello there.
Mind my words, traveler.
Mehekovanen, champion. I overheard your discussion with Overlass and hope that you're willing to assist us. This vale was once a place of inspiring beauty, where we could come and commune with nature. It has fallen far from those days, since the incursion of these wolves. It is unclear where the wolves came from, or why they chose to dwell in this valley. So if it's unclear, why do you think they have any evil intentions? And do you really have to rely on me to deal with some wolves? But it is clear that they must be removed to ensure that nature can return to its balance, because wolves equals misbalance or disbalance, as you know from some stories. Enter the valley and destroy the wolves to ensure the future of the valley. Return to me when you have completed this task. You have earned my favor. You sound so political. I'm talking about wolves here, okay?
Megavanen.
Wolves of Nanhilit, precisely. You find the wolves, dwell and hunt throughout Nanhili to the southwest. Yeah, they dwell and hunt. Be cautious and return to me when you have defeated many of the wolves. Oh boy. Okay, let's observe those wolves, guys. Okay, so this wolf is just walking. Is he destroying any wood? Is he spoiling any life trees? No. Is he doing anything evil? Just walking. Maybe he'll catch a rabbit or something. Jeez. That's right, wolf. And this comes from elves. And they think that wolves bring this balance to an ecosystem? Well, it does not. It does not. You know? Are there any other top predators here? No. So, what's the big deal, guys? Alright, I shall kill some wolves, apparently. Pile of lumber. A pile of wood, with pieces that are too small for building the white ships, but are not spoiled by wolves, apparently. You pick through the wood pile and select a good piece of timber. Good. And then I have to exterminate the wolves in the valley, apparently. Because elves. Ooh, quest item. Looking closely at this crude color, you can see that this is not the handiwork of elves or dwarves. Where is it? I don't have it though. Oh no, it's an iron collar. A crudely honed iron collar found on a wolf in Nanhili. Okay, so that's what it is. Perhaps Overlust will be able to discern some measure of insight from the collar. You should deliver it to him at the elf camp on the northern edge of Nanhili. If it's not elves or dwarves, then what? Humans? Collared. Quest. Fine. Okay, let's pick some more piles of lumber. Or you search through the pile of wood, but find only rotten timbers. Yeah, this doesn't look so rotten to me, but yeah, fine. I'll keep looking for proper ones. Good piece of lumber here. Good piece of gray wolf there. Yeah, I'm sorry, wolves, but you know, elves. Like if orcs have given me this quest, I would understand. Humans, maybe. But elves? Really? Yes, elves continue to disappoint in more ways than one. These are the particular elves here in Ered Luin, not elves in general, but yeah. Okay, we defeated just enough wolves to satisfy the bloodthirst of the elves. In terms of wood, yeah, we got the wood as well. Nice and peaceful valley. There are more wolves around, and it's all fine. Nice lake here. I still don't see any ruins, but okay. Right back to the camp. See? At most they're howling. So if you can't sleep in that camp, just move it a little over that way. Okay? That's your main concern. It's not an excuse to count those wolves as evil, you know? Alright.
What can I do for you?
Nature calls once again from the veil. I can feel it course through my being. We cannot rest on this virtue, but you have brought hope where there was sorrow. Really? Those wolves brought you so much sorrow? Come on now. Come on. You have earned my favor, right? Well, if that's how I earn favors with elves, I shall have none of it. Earned Hellhead's favor.
What can I do for you?
Yes, this wood will certainly do. This should please the Cooper and the Vintner both. The white ships will certainly not now be supplied with the finest wine from Ered Luin. Alright. Earned Glaveronen's favor. Okay. Now we talk to you, Overlust.
Megovanen.
You have done well here, Basapur. We'll keep vigil here at Nanhili. I think now we are needed elsewhere. We shall not soon forget all you have done for us here at Calandine. All, Ovolus's cat, Ovolus's helm, Ovolus's guard. Anything else?
What do you need?
Yes, about the collar. I know this handiwork. It is the handiwork of goblins. Interesting. We must inform the others in Calandine. If the goblins have grown this aggressive, then we must do what we can to drive them back from our homes. Okay.
Mind my words, traveler.
We cannot let another moment pass without informing others of the arrival of the goblins. Perhaps Lord Dorungur's protection is weakening as we make our way to the shores of Tudipart. Perhaps the enemy grows stronger faster than we expect, especially the wolves around here. They're so grey these days and so howling. Regardless, Possible, we must send word back to Calandine and my superior there. Quickly, return to Lenin in the Glade Watcher at Calandine and tell him of what we have found. You will find Lenin at the docks in Calandine, northeast of this vale. A word of warning.
How can I be of service?
Collar-making goblins. Watch out. Hurry back to Lenin and report what we have found here. He said Calandine to the southeast. No, not before I talk to your friend here, Glav Ronan.
Mind my words, traveler.
I will, don't you worry. Now that you have collected the wood, I would ask one more favor from your friend. The cooper in Calandine, Brigadur, needs the wood to craft his casks. I would ask that you seek him out at the highest levels of Calandine, on the tiers of the crafters northeast of this location. Deliver the wood to him, that he may build a proper cask. Cooper and cask.
Megovanen.
You'll find Brigadurs amongst the crafters on the crafting tier within Calandine. Fine. I'm just wondering if there's anything more to be seen around here, eventually. Of interest. The Valiants here. A bigger pile of wood. Though this one seems more rotten actually. Anything else? Yeah, more wolves living in harmonious coexistence with the rest of nature here, as you can see. Trees are not impacted. Those logs were not cut down by trees, mind you. So, what else can I say? Except the elves are kind of weird around here. Eat foul creatures in Tam Gilar. See, I'm that close to there. Wait a second. Oh yeah, okay. That's a particular place, that's right. Probably another elf ruin that actually can be seen with your eyes. Let's see, should climb up this way. So. Oh yes. I think that is the ruin, Tamgilaria. Okay, let's read about it. In the days when Tamgilair stood whole, it was a place of celebration and ceremony for the Elves of Ered Luin. Now it is a wretched ruin, a shattered memory of better days. Okay. Fine. Foul creatures? What kind of foul creatures? The rats? A scurrying harbor rat counts as a foul creature, and then wolves count as evil creatures? Among the elves, apparently. Since when? I think you guys have become paranoid about the actual evil enemies of Middle-earth, and now are ascribing those properties to innocent creatures. And that's coming from elves who are supposed to be more wise, more experienced, more restrained. But no, rats apparently are foul creatures. Drop of fine clover honey. Hey, I'll take that. Ouch! Well, but these are gone at least. Here's a howling grey wolf. He apparently is a foul creature as well. But we knew this already, right? I'm sorry. I know, elves are ridiculous. Okay. Place Dingler's token upon the stone table. Oh, that's right. Where is this stone table? Here. That's a stone table? I guess so. An ancient stone table, weathered by the passage of time, but still decorated with this ivy kind of plant, or it naturally just weaves around and avoids the middle part? I don't know. Okay. Placing. Token placed. Such superstition. So now what? There won't be wolves around and rats around, and that somehow will help with anything? What nonsense. I don't doubt that tokens can have, fields and significance and can influence things. That's not superstitious in itself. But to believe that that's somehow the false belief that the rats and the wolves are evil or foul, and that based on that false belief, token will do something about it, is superstition. In my mind, at least. Okay, let's see. I make many barrels for the white ships. I consider it my most important duty. Oh yes, Brigador, can I see your face? Let's see, can I go on this side maybe? Hello there, Howdam. And you are a novice jeweler. Okay, fine. Are you sharpening your knife? I guess so, fine. For what purpose? I don't know.
May Gavanin.
More wood? Excellent. I have been kept busy enough to think I may soon need assistance. You have my thanks for this delivery, Baspor. This wood will serve nicely as a cask for fine elven wine. Very well, my friends. I think that should do it for this episode. I'll see you next time. Enjoy life. Goodbye.